welcome back. We're back with more Timberborn in Season 3. Today I think we're going to try and expand our lumber out and hopefully get some pine resin, because we're going to need pine resin for this observatory, which will lead us into getting our golems eventually. But we had a comment from last time that noticed two very important things. First, that our second district here does not have any water at all, which I did notice, but it was about 10 seconds after I stopped hitting record, so great eye on that. But the one thing I didn't notice was right over here. All of these are not hooked up. So we're going to go ahead and put a power line down in there for it. And that will give us even more power. It should allow us access to all of these wheels right here. But we've still got 7.5 days before the next one comes through. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a bridge. How is my... Let's see. 100, 200. Well, for now, we're just going to build out across this. Let's speed things up here. Take out, not that row, this row right here. We'll make that high priority. Oops. High priority, all of that. And then it doesn't look like we're needing quite so many berries. So we're going to take out a lot of these berry bushes here. And it also looks like it's going to take a couple days for these trees to grow up. And we don't really need anybody out there for that at the moment. So we'll just leave that empty. Depending on how far out this extends our working radius, we might not even need this second district at the moment. Good, they're getting stuff done there. Let's go ahead and... there we go. Here we go. Last one. Good job there, Beaver. One temporary bridge until we get some better bridges to put in there and we can put our stuff back underneath. For the moment, though, let's go ahead and mark all of this to get rid of. So we don't really need that many berry bushes. We only have 19 logs. That is not great. We'll figure all of that out as we go, I think. They're starting to clear out this area. That's good. We just don't... I don't know why we're in... Why do I have extra logs? And nobody building? I don't know. I suppose they'll figure that out. Is there somebody here? Yeah, let's prioritize that. Get them five logs, please. Gotta have the potatoes. They're very important. Would not want to lose potatoes. In the meantime, let's do something like this. Put in a couple of these. We don't really need this one. We're going to do this, and we'll see how much access that gives us here. This, I'm just going to get rid of for now. Get rid of this for now. There we go. Hopefully, that gives us a little more access to various different things. Yeah, a couple different things over here. That's not too shabby. Do we have all of this marked as cut? We do. And there are people in there, so at least we have a couple of trees. A couple of logs headed in our way. Well, it looks like our grill is working again, so we'll get those potatoes, those 70 potatoes, all grilled up into quite a bit of food. I'm not too worried about food at the moment. What else can we do? We have 2 babies. 10 unoccupied beds, so I don't think I need to make any extra beds at the moment. It looks like our forest down here is starting to grow. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with this area, if I can even get to this area. Well, without power, we're left without a lot of options for the lumber mill. Suppose I could turn these back on. Have a little work getting done. We might do that for now. Let's unpause you. There we go. Actually, let's leave you paused until the morning. Looks like our crops have dried up. We still have 2.5 days left. We're almost out of water everywhere. It's getting kind of rough. I forgot to turn this back on. I was going to do that. I guess I will do that tomorrow during the workday. In fact, let's do that now, because nobody will bring logs in the middle of the night, and it can be first thing in the morning. There we go. They finished our bridge, so let's go ahead and do this. Oops. Looks like I missed one here. Destroy that. Make that high priority. Looks like I didn't need that. I should probably look and see what is actually needed before I go building stuff. Here we go. How is the distance on that? Much, much better. Now we're getting going. In the meantime, let's build a forester over here. And we'll do all maples here as well. Wondering if I should build some stuff up around here to help hold in some extra water. I don't know if I've got the extra trees for that, but we will try. In fact, let's take a look real quick while we do that. Let's just make this. Oh, there's... that's going to be a problem. Those right there. You don't have anything else to do. Out you go. You don't. Out you go. Put in a couple more here. Toss in another... Oop, not a small. Let's get a large. Large warehouse? There we go. What is that holding? Is that holding nothing? Are all these holding nothing? That's planks. This is... gears. That is nothing. That is nothing. Well, what about here? Let's check all of these. There's our grilled spatter dock. What are you? There's just the regular spatter dock. I don't have a large for potatoes? Just a couple of small? I'm gonna guess your scrap metal, maybe metal blocks. Your metal blocks. Your scrap metal. Yep. So let's do a place where we can. Got berries, book, spread, carrots. Let's do carrots. It's kind of an odd place, but that's okay. We don't have any cattail stuff yet. Chestnuts, no. Explosives, whenever we get them. In fact, I don't have explosives, so let's not use that for that. Let's use this for potatoes. You have something in you. There's the gears. What do you have 407 planks. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. We have 3,000 storage that we're going to have that's not going to have any use. Let's see, can this... Yeah, they can definitely get to that one. So, let's see. How's our gears? Planks doing just fine on both. We're going to need pine resin, it looks like. And we will plant pine down here. Delete you. And do pine here. What are you? Nope, that can go. And where is paper mill, printing press, tapper shack? How much is a tapper shack? 500? Hey, I've got that. There we go. Well, that covers everything there, so great. Those aren't set to cut, right? Nope. These can be set to cut, though. Are you a blueberry? How do I keep missing all these blueberries? I don't know. It's not a ton of pine, but it is some pine. Plus, this cut area down here, they might be able to grab some stuff from it. I do think this is working much better without that other district. But I would love to... Let's see. How far out is this? That's all red. Can I get to here? I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't know if I'll be able to build out that far. We're going to find out, though. There we go. We're going to need this eventually. Fortunately, I can't put it right there, because the door is in a weird spot. Let's see. Anywhere else I could possibly... Ooh, maybe I can put it above here. Let's see how that works out. It may or may not. It'll look neat. There you go. One here. I'll do this. This. There we go. We'll start getting some paper in. And in which case, we'll put paper right here. There's our paper. We don't really need a ton of that until we start working on dynamite, but that's okay. Ooh, this is a long drought. 19-day. I guess we'll find out if we make it. There we go. Almost forgot to hook in my new paper factory, but we got it. Pine resin, I just gotta wait for pine trees, it looks like. So that's definitely gonna take a little bit. Maple. There you go. Looks like they can cover most of this area, too. There's no trees for you guys to really work on down here at the time. I'm not sure what I think of the larger stackability on those. To me, maybe the smaller ones seem to work better. Is there housing that's... No? If they had maybe the one single lot house like the folktales do, that would make more sense there maybe, but the way it is, I don't know. It's just not really that impressive for me over the nice stackability of the smaller storage, small warehouses. Yeah. Hey, here we go. Our forest is finally starting to grow in. This looks like it'll be a pretty good source of trees if we can keep everything going. It just takes a little bit. And these also look like they're starting to come in. Great, we have trees. That's gonna help us out quite a bit. because our engine is just burning through them. All right, well, now that we've got the path all set up, I think we can actually put in some more trees down here. Let's put in lumberjack. There we go, and mark these down here. Oh, they already are marked to cut. Good. Plant trees. And we're just going to set this all up for maple. Might not be the most efficient, but it will get me the most amount of trees, which is kind of what I'm going for. All right, so did a little moving stuff around. I moved the engine up one to align it with the other three that I put in, and now they're going to get going on those. We are going to... No, we're going to let that run for a minute. Actually, no, we're not, because this isn't done. And it does us no good if this isn't done. So let's do that first. The rest of them, they should be able to take care of, I hope. I did go through and pause these because right now there's no power for any of them. That's what you get with these long droughts. It doesn't seem like the supplies are waning. It just seems like there's not a lot that can go on until the water comes back. Here we go. Now we've got that going. That will supply us at least with a little power. We'll put some beavers back in here. Or at least where we can. We did purchase, let's see, we purchased landscaping, explosives factory. We did get our first explosives factory. So we're going to set those up here. Looks like I got to redraw the road just a bit. Not a big deal. Landscaping. There we go. Explosives factory. And now the road can just go around it. Gears, planks, metal blocks. We should have plenty of those. That's not terrible at all. And do I have any open storage here? That one. This one looks like it's open. Let's toss in explosives. How are my pine trees doing? We'll die in 9.8 days. Well, that's not going to be a problem because we'll have water back before then. Oh, look at that. We have a little pine resin we can probably gather. Our forest is starting to come in over here. Oh, looks like we can clear out some more here too. There we go. Is that as far as they can build? That would be very unfortunate. Kind of looks that way. Let's see. Well, we will figure that out in a bit. All maple. The Great Maple Way. We got 2 of them going, which is producing us 800, which is really way more than we need at the moment. Actually, let's unpause you. That'll give us a reason to go ahead and start another one up. And I think I'm going to start a project down here. I think I figured out what I'm going to do with this area. So let's do storage, landscaping, levees. We'll start by just building a couple levees here and there and see where that leads us. We'll go around this time. There we go. Now, we can't put anything where the beavers would have to go into it, so no buildings, but we're still well within the building range, so they should be able to handle all of that pretty easily. I'm excited to see this. We've got this large water wheel put in, which took some unusual working, but we did finally get that in there. And I'm hoping that helps out quite a bit. Pine resin. Did you not get the pine resin? Oh, there's nobody in here to get pine resin. Let's move you up a little bit. Get some pine resin here so we can get started with our observatory. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, let's go ahead and put in another lumberjack here. I don't think they're quite keeping up the way that they need to. Well, maybe they are. It'll be alright. I think we'll survive. How many did that get? 8. So we need 2 more pine resin. And we won't have 2 more until probably 7 days. Okay, well, I guess you can only do what you can do. Let's make the road go around here. Here we go. Levee. More levees. Guess I technically don't need those. That'll save us a block or 2. And then here, we're going to go levee. Yep, that one's 1 too tall. Here we go. Hopefully this works. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this will work or not? I don't know if making this hold a whole extra layer of water will cause flooding somewhere and just turn out disastrous, or if we might be able to pull it off. I guess we'll find out. I am going to need to get the floodgates, though. That's a given, I think. Is there... There's no reason not to go ahead and block that off. And for the moment, we'll put... No, I don't need to put one in there. We will put one here too. There we go. Till we get those floodgates worked out. There we go. Put something there. Is that a 2? Maybe I should go a second layer on top of that. I'm not sure. Hey, look at this. Our observatory is in. Let's get beavers in there. That one's pretty important. In fact, let's turn one of you back on. We haven't had too much problem with food or water. Well, we're a little low on food, so hopefully we catch up here before too long. With these droughts getting longer and longer, it's starting to really take its toll. Look at all that power we've got, though. We can probably pause both of those and still have plenty of power. Yeah, look at it go. Wow. It's putting out 500 horsepower. Nice. All right. Well, that definitely keeps us going. Metal blocks. Do we have metal blocks? Are you making metal blocks? You are making metal blocks. You're just taking your time making them. Hopefully explosives helps us out here. I'm expecting a big explosion, basically, in science. That will help us quite a bit. Let's get the big floodgates. We'll start with these. And we will go ahead and say to put up more levees. I don't know if they'll be able to reach or not, but we'll sure try. Here we go. There's those and those. Really? 4 days of water is all we get. Okay, that's going to be rough, but we will work with what we've got. hopefully here soon, we'll get some dynamite and we can, 1, blast this area out, and 2, hopefully we can redirect some water around here to give us a little more area to keep water in. Kind of stinks that this is as far as that went, though. I really would have liked to keep that extra water. Can I don't think I can go across in time for that. We'll figure that out. We might how can I do this? If I take out some trees here, maybe I can put a temporary district. Maybe that's a job better left for golems whenever they actually come into play. Let's get as much stuff done, though, as we can during the wet season, everybody. Oh my, we are super low on food. Let's turn you back off. We don't really need the extra population that bad. That. You're not doing anything at the moment. Here's some food coming back, luckily. I was really hoping to have more trees saved up than I do, but, you know, that happens, I guess. Alright, well, so we stop having so many food problems. Let's go ahead and get our wheat production going. We're gonna have to find a nice place for a farmhouse, though. Let's see. This actually isn't too bad. We might put a farmhouse here and farm wheat right below. There we go. Plant. Oop, nope, crops. Wheat. There we go. Whole wheat field. Some more wheat. Even more wheat. Alright, well, this might take a minute or two to get through this drought, so we're gonna just keep on working and hope we make it. In the meantime, let's see. All our water power is off. Let's go ahead and turn on a couple of these. Probably an extra observatory wouldn't hurt. For now. We're still working on those metal blocks. For some reason, one beaver keeps just falling asleep in the road, and I don't know what the reason is. It's very strange. Looks like we've got some potatoes coming in. Luckily, because we somehow ran out of food. So, we will keep an eye on that and just keep going. Okay, we are in dire need of food. So, what we're gonna do actually is get some farmhouses up here. There we go. We're gonna set those as highest priority. We want the workers in them. How are you guys doing? This should be higher and higher. We are going to do potatoes all in here and in here and in here. And we have plenty of logs, so hopefully that gets taken care of very quickly. In the meantime, meantime, let's draw a path around here so we know they can get to all of that. We'll plant our last bit of potatoes here. Alright, they're getting there with the logs. We'll speed that up. I don't actually think we need those. So let's go ahead and plant some more potatoes. Because I don't want to run out of potatoes. Those keep us going. We are not doing great on food. Let's switch this one over to carrots so that we can get that at least out of the field. We don't need this guy just standing around. There we go. You're just standing around. You can go find something else to do too. Hopefully, go here. Let's set you to harvest potatoes first and foremost. And we will hopefully get some potatoes in. We've got 2 there. Let's build a quick grill here. We will raise that to the highest of importance, since we are just struggling with food right now. And how is this? We need metal blocks. Is it not making metal blocks? What are we waiting on? Why is it stuck? There's somebody in there. You got 4 hours. Did you go home for the day? Is that what it was? Oh, maybe you're just hungry. Well, we have a couple of carrots, and it looks like a couple of grilled potatoes. Maybe we'll save this colony yet, but we will have to find out next time, I believe. So, if you want to find out what happens, I hate to leave you on a cliffhanger, but we're going to do it this time. So if you want to find out what happens, hit the subscribe button. You'll get to see it next time. And if you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. That always helps me. Any comments always help too. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. But just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!